Hello friends, welcome back to my video. So as you can tell, this is a long-awaited updating my binders with me. As you can see, I have quite a few bigger inclusions over here. There's multiple in each of these, so don't let it fool you. There's not just one. And then obviously my bin here is getting rather full. Take that sticker off, it's getting rather full. So I figured it's probably time to update my binders once again. I've been getting a lot of stuff in over the past month. So yes, we're just gonna jump right in and do that and have fun with it. So before we get into updating my binders, I'm actually going to also let you guys know that I am starting two new collections. Two, not four. Two new collections. One girl group, and one boy group. So I am collecting one member from each group, but I thought I would take this time to actually update my binders and prep them for starting that new collection. I don't think it'll be quite long enough to do as its own video. That's why I'm just throwing it in here, because this video is probably already going to be pretty long on its own, so it's fine. But I am starting to collect Enhypen, and I am starting to collect Everglow. So from Enhypen, I am going to be collecting Jay, which I feel like I have already mentioned here on this channel, so we're gonna go ahead and we'll start his first. I did go through and get, my little filler cards ready for each one. But he's going to go into my second boy group binder, because as of right now, 17 is the only one in here. So I figured it would be good to put him in here. This does double as my trade and sale binder, but since it's just one member, I thought it would be okay. So as you know, Enhypen only has two minis as of right now, Border Day 1, and then their recent release, Border Carnival. I did buy one of each version of Border Day 1, and my Border Carnival albums should be here soon. They're supposed to be delivered tomorrow, actually. It's Sunday as of filming this. They're supposed to be delivered tomorrow. So hopefully one day this week I'll be able to film that unboxing when I get home from work. But anyway, we're going to set up for it regardless. So we have Dusk 3 versions and then Dawn 3 versions for the first one. From each version, there are 2 where they're in the same outfit and then 1 where they're not. So what I'm thinking is I just have Dusk 1, 2, and 3 and then Dawn 1, 2, and 3. But for this middle part, it'll be the photo cards from each version where they're wearing the outfit that is not the same. So that way when these 2 are next to each other, they're the outfits that are the same, if that makes sense. I hope it did. But yeah, so that's for the first mini. And then for Border Carnival, they have 2 photo cards and a lenticular for each album. So it's going to fill up my full 9 pocket. And I think I'm going to do mine up and down. So there is a selfie card for each version, a concept card. At least that's what it looks like. I'm not sure if that's like an official thing from them, but that's essentially what it is. And then there's a lenticular. So I'm going to do it by version. So up, hype, and then down. I'm actually a little excited for this to be released into Target. I think once it is, I might actually buy... I was thinking about collecting a second member for this album, but I don't know if I will. We'll see. It's going to depend on my budget because if you didn't see already, I have prepared for Monsta X's next comeback, and I've literally bought like 24, 26 albums, something like that, in the 20s albums so far. And once they're released in the US, I'm going to have to buy at least 6 albums for the US press. So my budget is like gone. And then I also had to buy some albums for the comeback for this next group I'm about to collect because they have a comeback this month as well. But yes, so that's the setup for Jay. Now let's go over to the girl groups binder because we have a girl group that we're adding. And let me flip back to where they're at. So now we're up to 3 girl groups. I'm very proud of that. I'm very happy to be collecting another girl group. But yes, so I have it set up for the most part. But the next group that I'm going to be collecting is Everglow. I don't think that's very surprising considering the groups that I collect and the types of music that I like in K-pop. But I am going to be collecting Onda. I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly. Please tell me if it's wrong. She's 100% my bias. So I will be collecting her. I've also been considering possibly collecting Aisha or Mia, but I'm not entirely sure. I definitely want to collect Onda, and I don't know that I want to add in too many more people for groups as of right now. But I do have it set up. So for their first 3 minis, there were only 2 photo cards per member. So we got Arrival of Everglow, Hush, and then Reminiscence. So they'll be here. I did also order 2 copies of Reminiscence with my Border Carnival albums from Choice Music. So those will be coming in. So these are for them. I do know that I think Hush has 1 and Reminiscence has 2 pre-order benefits. I'm not going to worry. Like, it's not a high priority for me to be collecting older pre-order benefits right now. So I'm not going to worry about doing that. I'm just going to worry about the regular album photo cards. Obviously for their upcoming comeback, Last Melody, I will I will do pre-order benefits for that if there aren't too many, because it's, you know, an active comeback, but for the most part, I'm not going to worry about it too much. So yeah, and then this is their most recent album before their next comeback. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce this album, but it's the number 1. But there's 5 photo cards per member, so there's that one. And then this 8 layout is for their most recent comeback. So the way that I did these is I did it by the back. So the one back looks like this, the other one looks like this, the other one looks like this. So yeah, so there's 5 album cards, a pre-order card, and then there's 2 different stickers. I'm hoping that the stickers are small enough because the dimensions were not listed on the pictures that they had posted on their Twitter. So I'm hoping that the stickers will fit. If not, I'll obviously reconfigure this layout, but for right now, it's fine the way that it is, and it'll be an 8 layout for now. But yeah, so I'm super excited to start these 2 new collections. I hope you guys are excited to start them with me. It feels like I literally just started 17 not very long ago, but I'm almost completely done with an ode, and then I'm almost completely done with semicolon, so it's really just Hengare that needs some help. But yeah, so that's it for this. And we're actually going to stay at the girl group binder because we've got some stuff to add, so let me grab the things that need added real quick. So as you can, I'm sure you can see, the majority of what I have to add is Rosé's solo album stuff, but I do have 1 Sua card that I bought. It's from Boca Era, I believe. It's from Dystopia Lose Myself. I think that's Boca Era, right? I could be wrong. But I have that to add in back here to Sua's page. I'm just going to put it here for now. Again, these are all just things that I've been working on very slowly. But that's it to add for Dreamcatcher. Let's go back to Blackpink. So I did get it set up page-wise and everything last night. So we're just going to put her right behind the album. So this first page is going to be for the pre-order benefits. I do have the K-Town set. And then from the group order, I actually got this little vibe gift card thing to use as well. So, or as part of it. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in here like this. I debated collecting more of the pre-order benefits just to be able to fill up a page more, but literally all of her pre-order benefits look the same. So I didn't want a page full of stuff that just looks the same. So I was like, I'm fine with my K-Town cards. And then I had this. So I was like, yeah, that works to make a, you know, a 4-page layout. So that's fine by me. I'm going to put this in here just so covered. And then back here there are 9 photo cards total. I got 6 from my group order. I actually got 8, but I got 6 different ones. I did trade one of my duplicates already, so I'm just missing 2 more of the photo cards. I have 1 photo card and 1 postcard still up for trade on my Instagram, so if you have the 2 that I'm missing and I have something that you want, we can trade for it. So yeah, but I'm just gonna put these in for now. I don't really know what layout I want to do. Obviously this will then change when I get when I get her other photo cards. I'll, you know, play around with the layout and see what I like, but I like this for right now. I do like the black and white. I love the Polaroid style. Definitely love that. It fits the vibe of, you know, the whole album. I think it's very rosé, but I wish they would have done color. I get the black and white, but like, I think it was just a missed opportunity for some very pretty photos. But anyway, so there's the photo cards, and then for the postcards, they do fit in 3 pocket pages, and I can double side them. I have not gone through to see like like what order I want to put them in. But yeah, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and just start putting them in, and they're going to go in double-sided. And again, this is something that I'll play around like with the layout once I get the rest of them in. Again, I really freaking wish, they would have just done color pictures. Like, don't get me wrong, these are beautiful, but I feel like it was a missed opportunity to do color. I think they would have been even more gorgeous with the color. But that's just me. I also, like, they could have taken, like, just a little bit off of these because they're a little hard to slide into these pockets, and I, like, the excessive white border, it was unnecessary. So these might actually just stay in once they're in, and, you know, the way that they're paired up is just going to be the way that they're paired up for their existence in this binder. Until the pages loosen up a bit. Oh no. I am kind of like doing these in a way that I want them to be laid out, but for the most part, they're just kind of going in a random order. Like, I'm not trying super hard to lay them out. I also am annoyed with 3 pocket pages because this top slot is has so much more room lengthwise than the bottom 2. It's like, can you just make them a little bit more even? That would be cool. Because sometimes stuff will just fit into the top pocket, which means it won't fit into the bottom pocket at all, the bottom pockets at all, which is annoying. All right, so then we're just missing 3 of the postcards. I do have one up for trade on my Instagram. So again, if you guys have any of the ones that I'm missing, or you know, the ones that I have posted you need, please reach out to trade with me. But that's it for the Girl Groups binder for now. Hopefully I'll have some stuff to add to my Everglow collection soon. But yeah, so that's it for Girl Groups. And I did order a new binder for them, so they'll be in a new binder probably the next time that you see them. We've discussed this binder many a time. It is finally going to be retired. So next, I think I'm going to do my Boy Groups 1 binder, which is ATs and Treasure. I do have a little bit for each of them. Not a little bit, but I have a decent bit for each of them, actually, not going to lie. All right, so we'll do ATs first, since they're first in the binder. So we'll do Hongjun first. Oh, we'll do Hongjun first. So I'm trying to think here. Okay, yes. So I do have this one coming in, but I think I had to join a group order for it, so that I'm just waiting for them to get the card in. So that's the only card for Hongjun, like album card, that I'm missing for him. I do have both of the diary versions here. And then I do have another MMT photo card. So this is one of the MMT pre-order benefits, and I have this one. So I'm just missing his diary version, or no, his Z version. I'm missing his Z version. So if I could get that, that would be great. So he is almost done. For Woo Young, I did get his last 2 Fever Part 1 photo cards. So I have his last Inception and his last Thanks version. So Fever Part 1 is officially done for Woo Young, except for his diary card, which, again, like I said before in a video, if I never get that card, I will not be sad. But yeah, so I do have most of his as well. I have all of his except for his MMT benefits. I haven't been able to find any of his MMT pre-order benefits, so that's the only thing that I am missing as of right now. Okay, sorry, I had to look at these. I don't know why I think I put ZM because I wasn't sure before diary, because I wasn't sure what version, like which ways they were supposed to go, but it's okay. Okay. I am just waiting on his other diary. I actually think I have it, but I haven't filmed a mail haul yet, so I will add that eventually. But again, I'm just missing his 3 MMTs. So yeah, we're only missing a few cards for ATs, and then they are actually all up to date, so that's super exciting. For Treasure, we do have a few album cards, and then I got their Cashby cards. Oh no, I can't put the Cashby cards in. Yes, I can. I have a 9 pocket somewhere else. I forgot to bring a page up for it, but I finally have Hyunsuk's white version selfie card. Finally, Hyunsuk is officially done for chapter 1, and that is so exciting. Look at that, a nice complete page. And then for Yoshi, we do have his concept card for the black version, so I'm just missing his one white selfie card, and this selfie card is very hard to find, so I don't know when I'm going to find it. But Do-young is done as well. Mashiho, he still needs a couple things. I haven't really been working on Treasure, as you guys know, just because Monsta X come back. I was working on 17 for a while. I only got these because I found group or like bigger bundles on Mercari Japan when I was looking, so that's why I have those. But hopefully I'll be able to finish them before their next comeback, but we'll see. Not too hopeful for that. And then the last two I have are Yoshi and Hyunsuk cards from chapter 3. So I have Hyunsuk's last concept card, so Hyunsuk is officially done. Super excited about that. Chapter 3 is definitely the one that needs the most work for like all the members. And then I also have Yoshi's other concept card, so I'm just missing his last selfie card, which I do see that one floating around from time to time, but again, it just has not been a priority. Do-young still needs a little bit of work. Mashiho definitely needs some work. And their K-Town pre-order benefits need some work. But then I do have these Cashby cards for, I do have J-Hyuk and Haruto in here still, because I ordered these when I was still collecting them, so I think I'm going to keep them just to make a page look good, but I'm going to put them after Treasure Effect, so we'll put these in the back. I need to grab a 9 pocket page from one of my other binders where I know I have an extra one. I'm going to put this in the back. And I think I want to do it, it's going to be a 7 layout, so I think what I'm going to do, I know this isn't in age order to do it this way, but since I actively collect Mashiho and Do-young, I want them to be up further. I know that's technically not age order, but J-Hyuk is older than Haruto, I believe. The age order gets kind of funny for me after like the first 4. not gonna lie, I don't really pay attention to age order too much for most groups. Yeah, and I don't have my filler, my like blue sleeves to put in here for the filler page, for the filler spots, but I'll do that off camera. That's not a big deal. But yes, there it is. There is the Cashby page, and then those will be filled in. But yeah, so that's it for Boy Group 1 binder. We're going to move over to Boy Group 2, which is 17 and J and Hypen. So that's finally in here. So let me grab those cards real quick. So let's actually start with Hypen, because I do have one of J's cards here. I have 2 of his, actually 3 now. I have 3 more of his cards coming in. I'm just missing 2 of his Dusk. I'm missing 2 of his Dusk versions. I have the 1 coming in, and then I do have his other 2 Dawn versions coming in as well. So this is the outfit that is different from the other ones, so this will go ahead and go right there. But I do have these 2, and then one of these ones coming in as well. So that's super exciting. We officially have our first J photo card, so that's super awesome. But let's go back to 17 now. And we have the most stuff for an ode, because if you saw my Bai haul, I did do a bunch of group orders for Wano and one for June stuff. So I do have most of this stuff now, which is super exciting. I have, yeah. And I did also join a group order for DK stuff. So I have all but my last, the only 3 cards I need for DK for an ode are his last 3 Hope versions. So the 2 berets and one of the non-beret ones, which I feel like is going to be hard to find. But anywho, let's go ahead and get these in. I'm only missing 2 Wano cards now, and I have officially all of June's photo cards, so that's super exciting. So these pages are like almost going to be completely filled at this point, which is just so exciting. I can't wait for the DK stuff to come in as well, so that way I can just you know, be done with an ode because it has taken up a lot of time. I really need to focus on Hengare now, and really just the bigger inclusions for semicolon, because I'm only missing one semicolon photo card, and it's one of Wanu's, which I think I'm just going to buy if I see it floating around, because I see the semicolon ones floating around pretty regularly. But yeah, look, it's mainly just DK stuff that's going to be missing now, which is fine. It's not like it's his fault. But it's so nice to have these pages looking full. I just love that so much. I need to base here too as well. Guys, I am so excited. I have both of Wanu's freaking beret photos, and they are so stinking cute. I'm so excited to have this page done. So excited, because I think it's gonna be so freaking cute. I'm also excited for this page to be done, because this is also going to be so stinking cute. I think DK's like full 4 set from Hope is my favorite, because I love this hat and I love the little freckles he has on him. So I think his full set from Hope is my favorite, but from the beret set, Wanu's is definitely my favorite. Oh, look, we have one full page actually done now. The truth page for the colored backs is officially done, which is super exciting. And then this one is also almost done. I love this outfit on DK as well. It's so cute. And then we have these last couple as well. So exciting. So exciting, so exciting. Look at that. And then the only thing I didn't have to add was from this page. But I have these two coming in. That's one of the ones I need to find. And what is the other Wanu one I need is from Truth version. The rest I have. So that's so exciting, guys. Oh my god, I'm so excited to have an ode almost done. Oh, freakadeek. I forgot to bring up another 9 pocket page, because I do have more circle cards, and I think I'm just going to do a 5 layout for each one. But for right now, I have 3 to add, so I'm just going to pull out 3 of these for now. And this is another layout that I will mess around with a little bit later, but because for right now it's just going to be what it is. What I was saying is, because each member has 5 circle cards, I think I'm just going to do a 5 layout for each member circle cards then, but I haven't really been like actively looking for these. It's just kind of been like, these were part of the June bundle that I found on Mercari Japan, so obviously I kept them, but like none of Wanu's had any, so I'm not like super focused on finding these. But yeah, so we got those, and then I don't know that I have anything for, oh, I do have one Hengare photo card to add, and that is, I did find Wanu's K-Town pre-order benefit as well, so I'm going to put that in here. But that's it for Hengare. I did not order any of the albums over the last month like I thought I was going to, but we'll get to that eventually. So that's it for Hengare. Again, they need some help. But I do have the semicolons. I have all but one of Wanu's, so that is super exciting. So I have both of June's, and I have DK's other one here. So we got both of June's. We have one of Wanu's and DK's other one. So we're just missing the one Wanu one. Super excited. This page is almost done. I'm hoping that for 17's next comeback, which is also supposed to be soon, like, what is with June being the month of comebacks, like, for real? But they should be having a comeback soon as well, so hopefully they do not do an ode thing. I liked what they did for semicolon. If they could do that again for the next comeback, that would be cool. Not too many photo cards. But they did do a lot of like bigger inclusions, which I actually do have them over here. I have all of these bigger inclusions, but I just realized I did not bring up pages, nor did I look at like what they would need to fit in, so I'm not going to worry about those for right now. But I do have 3 more June photo cards, and these are all You Make My Dawn photo cards. I don't think I have any of his other, I have a You Make My Day, but not the You Make My Dawn. So I'm going to move this down here, and then I am going to take these out, because I've just been putting them in chronological order as of right now, since I haven't really been focusing too much on finding his older stuff. I haven't like set it up in any particular way. So I'm just going to keep them in there like this for now. And eventually I will actually come in and set this up more properly. But for right now, it is what it is. And then this is a Wano HMV that came with something I bought on Mercari Japan at one point. But I will go through these to show you. I also have these from Enhypen's album, Border Day 1. I don't know if I'm going to keep these. I don't really know what to do with them. But I do have 2 of like the message cards, one from Dusk, one from Dawn. Not super concerned with collecting those. But I do have one of DK's unit cards, one of June's unit cards, June's oval card, June's circle card, and then I have each member's individual mini card. So I'll figure out how I want to put these in here at a later date, because I don't really know what they're going to fit into, and we'd have to play around with that a little bit. But not going to do this stuff on camera, but I did just want to show you that I have these so that you're aware. And then that's it for the Boy Groups 2 binder, and we're going to move over to Monsta X's binder because we got some nice stuff to add into that. Alright, so as you can see, I am set up for Monsta X's next comeback already. If you didn't see that video, I will go ahead and link it down below for you. It is definitely up by the time I am filming this one. So if you want to see that, you can go check it out. Let's start with Wano first, because I do have most of his photo cards that I was missing from his first mini. They finally came in from the group order that I joined, so I'm gonna go ahead and add those in. I went a little bit too far. We're back in the most recent one. Okay, here we are. So let me see here. I just want to make sure I did put these in the correct order. I did. So we've got these guys, we've got this last one. I'm just missing this one, and then there's one other one that I'm missing. So I actually did find the one that I'm missing. It wasn't this one, it's the other one. So I am just missing this last one from version 1. So I will hopefully be looking for that at some point. Again, the Monstas have kind of drained my budget these past 2 months, so it might just have to wait a little bit longer. I know it's not ideal. Sorry, Wano, but I wasn't actively like trying to collect your stuff when this first one came out, so this is what I get now. But this is the other one that I do have coming in. It's the other one with the wireframe glasses, so I'm super excited to have that. We're gonna do that. But yeah, so these are all of my Wano cards. I'm super excited to finally have this almost done. Literally just missing one at this point because this one's on the way in. But yeah, look at that. So excited. So excited. And now we're going to flip back to the front of his binder because we've got basically a bunch of Follow Era and Fantasia stuff. So for those of you that don't know, I did complete my Fantasia photo cards last month. I got all the photo cards I was missing. And then I was working on the Follow message cards, US message cards. I should have been working on the Follow photo cards and message cards, and then did the I was a little all over the place. I didn't think it through properly. But anyway, I'm almost done with Follow photo cards now too, because this month I was starting to work on them. I actually found someone that's selling the last 2 Changkyun ones that I need. So I'm hoping they'll be able to send me videos of those today and can buy them. So if that goes through, I'm only missing 1 Follow photo card as of right now, and it's Shonu's last one. But I do have Shonu's other 2 here. I just want to make sure I am putting them in the right order. Yes. Yes, that's version 2 and then version 3. But I'm super excited to have these almost done. My goal was to at least have, I wanted to try and have all the photo cards for both done by the time of their next comeback, but Follow might not be officially done by their next comeback, which is fine. You know, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. But I am just excited that I did find most of the ones that I was missing. Like the last Minhyuk and the last Juhan one that I was missing was super hard to find because it's that shoot where they were like in the bathtub and like all that stuff. And it's actually my favorite one. It's my favorite concept from this album as well. So I'm not surprised that I was having a hard time finding it. I have Keon's last one on the way as well. And then for Hyungwon, I do have his last 2 here. My baby is finally complete. He looks so good. Look at him. So happy. But that's it for follow era. Again, I do have this Juhan on the way. I have one of Changkyun's, and then I'm trying to get the other two on the way. His are so hard to find. I'm hoping, to the K-pop gods out there, if you're listening to me, for this next comeback, please let me pull all of Hyungwon's and all of Changkyun's photo cards in all of my copies that I am buying. Amen. Because they are so hard to trade for. If I could pull 3 members and only pull 3 members every time I bought Monsta X albums, I would want to pull Hyungwon because he is my bias, Changkyun because he's my second bias and the hardest to trade for, and Shonu because he's actually my biggest bias wrecker in Monsta X. Like, I have a hard time admitting it, but man, do I have a soft spot in my heart for that man's. He's great. Also, while we're in the follow section, I do have 2 of the US message cards to add in, and I am so excited about this. I'm only missing 2 more. I have Wano's. I do have Wano's. It's just not here. I haven't been able to film it in a mail haul, so I do have Wano's. It's just not over here right now. But I pulled Kihyun's, and then I also traded for Changkyun's, so I'm only missing 2. I'm missing Hyungwon's and Minhyuk's. I did find someone selling one of Minhyuk's, so I messaged them on Instagram. I'm hoping they'll get back to me. But I do have an extra Shonu and an extra Wano because they were the ones I pulled in my last 2 follow albums I bought. But yes, I'm super excited to have these almost done. Again, these are just so hard to find because apparently not many people get them. But yeah, so I'm low-key annoyed that Changkyun has to be on his own, but super excited for those to almost be done. Let's go back to Fantasia because this is the last couple I have. I do have Shonu and Kihyun's. Actually, these are all finished. These are all going to be added in. I'm pretty sure I've received all of them in the mail. I know for sure I bought or traded for all of them, so yes, here they are. And we got a version 2, Changkyun and Minhyuk as well. So today I need to take pictures of the unacclaimed items that I have from my group orders from Baiyi, and then I also want to take pictures of my extra albums because I need to try and recuperate some of my funds for this month since Monsta X drained me. But yeah, so that's it. I'm so happy. This is my favorite page. I love this concept so much from Fantasia. I love seeing it on the page. Obviously version 4 was the version that, like, no one loved me when I bought these albums because I literally only pulled 2 cards. But yeah, so we're gonna get that rectified now. I love this Minhyuk. I love this, like, the frame that he was in. It's just so pretty. I will say version 4 was probably my least favorite concept from this, but yeah. And then I do have one more thing, and it's from Fatal Love Era. Don't mind these message cards. We'll be working on that eventually. But I have one more message card. So for those of you that don't know, I literally pulled 5 of the 6 members in all my albums, and I pulled Changkyun. So right now I am just missing Kihyun, but I pulled another Juhan. But yes, so that is it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. If you like this kind of content and you had a good time, hit the subscribe button. I do try to post twice a week, Sundays and Thursdays. If I'm only posting once a week, it'll definitely be on Sundays. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day or night wherever you are. I hope you're staying happy, healthy, and safe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!